Did you just do burpees? That's because you wolfed down all your food so quick, isn't it? You just like swallow it. You've got to chew first. Hello. Welcome to JasonNewland.com. My name's Jason. This is Andre. This is my little boy. He's camera shy. Actually, he's not camera shy. What he wants is this, my ice cream. But you're not having it because it's mine. Yes, it's mine. It's mine. Yes, it is. It's mine. Look at his little belly. Look at his little belly. And there's also some other stuff that he wants. So, good daddy kisses. Oh, good boy. Right, I want to start the video off by saying hello. This is Saturday Jason Chats. What are you doing? He's a handful. It's hard to do anything else when he's... What are you doing? Oh, you want to go to the toilet? I think he needs to go to the toilet. Oh, maybe not. He's making some weird noises like he wants to do something. Ah, he's gone. So I want to start the video first of all by dimming the light of the background. So I'll do that quickly. So hopefully there shouldn't be so much glare on the glasses. Yeah, that should be better. Good. I wanted to say thank you to a person who sent me a gift for Christmas. 2 gifts, in fact. One for Andre, one for me. This person asked me not to mention their name, so what can I say? So yeah, it's Britney Spears. It's Britney Spears. Thanks, Britney Spears. Cheers. Thanks. Thank you. That's not Britney Spears, but it is. Could be someone famous. Might not be. But I've got 2 gifts. First of all, for me is a $25 Amazon.com gift card, and I'll come back to this in a minute because I've got some. I got an idea. The other thing is this. Pop and play. So it's you see, it's for Andre. So I'm going to open this up. This is also from Mrs. Britney Spears as well. Oh! So this pops open like that. It smells quite nice actually. And these balls go inside, and it's got 2 holes there and there where Andre can play. Thank you very much. Andre's going to love it, and I'm going to get some more tubing because on the packaging it's got a tubing. It shows you can get tubing to go between the holes, so that's what I'm going to get. Excuse me, that was an actual sneeze. I wasn't a made up one. It was an actual sneeze, which is weird. It's a weird one. So yeah, I'm going to get some tubing to go from one hole to the other. And thank you, of course, for the gift card. What I'll come back to that in a minute. So I'm going to eat my ice cream. So it's been a busy old week actually since I last did a video. You know, Jason Chats vlog, Saturday Jason Chats vlog. I have, well, first of all, it's New Year, because I did the vlog on Saturday. It was New Year's Eve, Saturday night. Sunday, of course, New Year's Day. New Year's Day, a good friend of mine broke her ankle. So that wasn't very good. So I've been up and down the hospital visiting her. She didn't just break it, it's she had an open fracture. So she slipped and her foot ended up twisted around the wrong way. Open fracture with bone through the skin. Gross, you know, it's horrible. And she had 2 fractures plus a dislocation. She's been in hospital since Sunday night. So she did it at 9 o'clock, phoned for an ambulance, and 6 hours later they arrived. They're very busy, I guess one of the busiest nights of the year, I suppose, over New Year. And because her foot's been so swollen, she's not been able to have an operation because she needs to have metal plates put in to her ankle. So yeah, she hasn't had the op yet. So it's been a week nearly. Was it Sunday, Monday? Yeah, so they're thinking hopefully they'll be able to do an operation tomorrow, but we'll see. Also, last week, or this week gone by, I went to the closing party of a comedy club that I was involved in for many years. And a good friend of mine owns the club, or did own the club until now when it's closing. And he's had it for 25 years and built it up from nothing to being like really popular. And but basically the rent went up. So the landlord put the rent up from being 120 grand a year to something like 360 grand a year. And there's just no way they could make any money. They cover 360 grand a year. It's a hell of a lot of money to pay just for your rent. That's without rates and all the stuff that goes with that. So had to close. So that was quite sad. I went up to London and had lunch with my friend, or had an evening meal with my friend in a restaurant, and then we just hung out at the club for the party. It was full of comedians and, you know, people that have been around for a long time and people that haven't been around very long, and some people that I've known for, 20 odd years as well were there. There was people that I recognised that didn't recognise me. But in all fairness, I did, I have just shaved my head, and they maybe never see me like that, but I don't know, I don't think I've aged too badly. I don't look like I did when I was 21, but who does? Perhaps a 21-year-old, 22-year-old might maybe, I still look the same, but at 46, I'm not supposed to look the same really. So did that as well. I've increased my videos that I've made. Beginning to regret it actually, because I did a video yesterday which was an ASMR whisper video, and was just the first of many. It was in my mind. I'd do a regular one on a Friday. I had all the setup. Took quite a while to get all set up, and had the table, the lighting, and the microphones. Although one of the microphones drooped, which is weird, but so kind of. And I was just basically playing with food, and it wasn't like proper food, just bits of sweets and stuff, a bit of a biscuit and a Malteser, and opening packets, and just talking about, whispering about a book I used to like to read, and it's just like a half hour of me just playing around, really. No particular agenda at all. But I got 3 dislikes on the video already since last night. I was like, well, actually not since last night, since this afternoon, since 1 o'clock when I left here, and I've just got back now, about half an hour ago. I've had 3 dislikes. I've had 5 likes and 3 dislikes. I just like, oh, I hope I haven't upset someone, because I mean, maybe they just didn't like the video. I mean, you don't have to like everything, do you? But I hope that, I don't know, should I just give in on that one and let it go and not bother, or should I do more? Because I've got other ideas of stuff to do and things to play with, and I've got a better sound quality now than I ever had before, in any of my other ASMR things that I've done in the past, which were quite popular. I think that's what I think that kind of surprised me a little bit, because all the other ASMR stuff I've done, whisper stuff, has been well received, let's say. So now, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do anymore. Kind of, I don't want to put stuff out that people don't like. There's no point. You know what I mean? Just I just thought that it would be something. I know it's not hypnosis, so I know that it's a step to the side of what I'm doing. But the only reason I ever did ASMR stuff is because it was requested, because people said they liked my voice, they liked how I sound, and they'd like to, people, they started off, first of all, people saying, could you do like a relaxation session or a sleep hypnosis session, but whispering instead of talking, because I don't have to put softly spoken, because all my videos are softly spoken, really. But they said, can you whisper? So I did it, and it was one of the most popular videos I've done at that time. So I did some more, and then people were asking, could I do ASMR stuff, sort of specific, non-hypnosis, just generally specific to people, to the ASMR community. And I thought, well, why not? It's a bit of fun, something different. Maybe people will come along and they'll discover my hypnosis stuff is useful for them, as well as the ASMR. Plus, the benefits of being able to relax, and if people can relax, and the best way they can relax, if the best way they can blah blah blah, if the best way that's for someone to be able to relax for them is by listening to somebody whispering, or watching somebody play around with sand or ice, or I don't want to play around with ice in this weather. I'm eating an ice cream, but it's warm in there. I've got the heating on. No, I haven't. Heating's not on. Oh well. It's not cold today anyway. So yeah, why not do something like that if it helps people to relax? Because I'm all for that. I'm all for helping people to feel calmer and all that stuff. I'm a messy eater. I'm trying to be eloquent. I'm actually trying to eat up all my cornettos. Well, they're not cornettos, but they're, you know, they're kind of like cornettos. I'm trying to eat them up because I'm intending to give them up completely. So I've got a freezer with a few in, so I'm just polishing them off, as it were. So let me know what you think. One person's on the actual video has said, you know, the ASMR video said that they didn't like whispering, which is fair enough. But I just wonder if the consensus is to not do them, then I won't do them. But if most people like them, and most people who watch them like them, then I will continue. Or maybe I'll just continue anyway. Do a few. See how it goes. I just don't want to waste my time doing stuff that's pointless. Other than this blog or vlog, this is just me just hanging out and chatting. But I don't want to do more than one of these a week. You know, I want to. This is once a week. It's fine. It's just let my hair down and just relax and just chat and talk about what's happened in the week, and that's it. There's nothing else to it really. There's no big game plan connected. It's just, it is what it is, just a video of me talking. But the other stuff I do, like the Chronic Pain Tuesday and the sleep hypnosis sessions on Thursdays, they're, you know, that's very focused and it's very specific and it's important. Well, to me, it's important. These videos, just me, it doesn't matter really what I say. In a sense of there's no goal connected to these videos. If I had a goal, it would be for Andre to be here the whole time, but he's so wiggly. It just doesn't like being in front of the camera. I wish he did. But I got a right. So this is where I was going to come to this. I need to save up for. It sounds weird. I need to save up for some ears. I mean, firstly you're going to say, well, clearly I have ears. They're like binaural ears. Okay, let me give you the proper name of them. I can't even bother to look it up. But basically, it's a thing that people use for ASMR videos. They're like really hot, top quality, the best sound, and you know, you can use little brushes on it and touch them, and it's like makes a really, really good sound. And if I'm going to do the ASMR, then that's what I need to be getting. I need to have that equipment. But it's was it about £500? So I need more of these. Or, you know, I also need to save as well. I also need a camera. That's going to cost me about £600. and that's not even an expensive camera. That's just you know, kind of the first step in some ways of doing a vlogging camera that isn't a webcam like the one I'm using now. As far as microphones go, apart from the ear ones, I'm okay for those. I've got a Blue Yeti that I'm using here. I've got the 2 Rode microphones that I use when I do the Sleeping Places Thursdays, and also used the Rode microphones when I did the ASMR one as well yesterday. I used the Blue Yeti when I do the Tuesday Chronic Pain and when I do the Saturday JasonChats vlogs. It's just there, you can't quite see it. That's one of the other microphones, the Rode. My Blue Yeti is just here. Oh no! It split. So I'm gonna put this, and I've added to the, I already had £17 in there anyway from somewhere. I didn't even realise that I had that, because I've got 2 Amazon accounts. I've got .co.uk and .com. Most of the stuff I buy is .co.uk because it's UK, you know, it's things come that way. But I can also buy stuff off .com, so it just means that it's possibly going to come from America. Not necessarily, but either way, I can buy stuff from both .com and .co.uk. It's all the same company, but it's just the way they work. Some things aren't available on the .com for some reason. Plus, it's easier, I think, if you live in America to send .com vouchers or whatever. So if you did want to send anything, not by post, but if you wanted to donate, donate's not the right word, because I'm not begging, I'm just letting you know, because begging doesn't become you. JasonNewland.com. No, jasonnewland@hotmail.co.uk. jasonnewland@hotmail.co.uk. That's my email address. If you want to send an Amazon gift card from .com or .co.uk, Amazon, whatever, it's the same email address. Oh, excuse me. And I can add that towards getting the ears and also the microphone and the camera as well. So it's not really for me, because it's for you or for whoever wants to watch the videos, in a sense. You know, if I wanted to buy a gift for myself, it would be maybe a bigger telly, or I don't know, more books, I suppose. I don't know really. I don't really need anything. Clothes, decent clothes would be something that I would get for myself. Decent shoes. A new brain would be nice. Yeah, get some decoration in this place, get it nicely decorated, and get a tumble dryer. Save money, have money in the bank, because I think I've got about £5 in the bank. So yeah, it's not I wouldn't buy a microphone a microphone for myself. Bearing in mind I've got 3 plus a webcam. So I don't need a microphone for me, but it would be for the ASMR community and for making the ASMR videos, because the quality of sound would be perfect, I hope. And also getting a webcam, getting a decent camera. I'd like a decent camera, but again, it's not for me as such, it's for the videos, because I'm not going to use it for anything else. It's only going to be for the YouTube videos that I make. So I'm not making any money out of this. It's just I'm trying to sort of reach a bigger audience, trying to help as many people as I can. I'd like to make money out of it one day, somehow. Maybe monetize the videos, but that's a long way off. That's like a good year or 2 away before I'm going to be able to do that. Plus I need to have an audience, a big enough audience, because at the moment I think if I monetized my videos on YouTube, I'd probably make about £2 a month, maybe. Seriously, that is such a small amount of money, so it's not worth it. I need to be getting in, you know, a few million a year, a few million, not money, a few million views a year really, before I can start making any sort of money which will allow me to stop getting benefits. So it's a while off. It's fine. I've got 580 videos so far, and I've got, what have I got, 243, what is it, 243 subscribers, and so yeah, it's still still a uphill jog, as it were. So yeah, so I've it's quite weird that my last 4 videos since last week, so I got a Jason, I'll give you my stats, you can look online anyway, so it's not hidden, but I'll give you my stats. JasonChats Saturday vlog last Saturday, I had 35 comments, 7 likes, 110 views. Chronic Pain Tuesday, which is this Tuesday just gone, 52 views, 15 comments, 7 likes. Sleep Hypnosis, which is on Thursday, Sleep Hypnosis Weekly number 2, I had 78 views, so that was Thursday night, 2 nights ago. 78 views, 14 comments, 11 likes. And last night, Friday ASMR Whisper, introduction to some of my food, I've had 17 comments, 5 likes, 3 dislikes, 34 views. Admittedly, the comments do include me answering the comments as well, so it's not just other people's comments, is also my comments, if that makes sense. If someone says, oh, thanks for the video, I say, oh, thanks for thanking me for the video, kind of thing. So then there's 2 comments. I'm hoping it's going to grow. I've figured out if I can grow by 200 a week, if I can gain 200 extra views every week, then by the end of the year I'll be getting, yeah, I'll be sort of on target for, I don't know how many, but it'll work out $500,000 a year or something, but that's just based on that 1 week. That makes sense. So at the end of, let's say, Christmas week, I'll have, I can't remember, but it's quite a few. But then if you accumulate everything, all the previous weeks, it's probably going to be more like 1 million, or maybe 800,000. I don't know. So I'm hoping to beat my target, my previous best of 500,000 by the end of this year of views, and also to get more than 3,000 subscribers, which is what I had before. Apparently I had 3,200 subscribers, which I didn't realise till someone reminded me. So my goal, my aim is to get more than 500,000 views, more than 3,200 subscribers, and just continue to make some fairly decent stuff to improve the quality of the sound and the picture, the video quality, to improve the videos. I've got video software which I got for Christmas for myself, out of my Christmas money. Again, not really for myself, but for the videos. So I've got Photoshop, and I've also got Coral Video Studio, which is so 2 bits of software which I got, so I should be able to make better videos, better quality videos, and also get better pictures for the videos as well on YouTube. So, and do better graphics and whatever. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that done. Just improving everything. I'm gonna, when I get paid next, I'm going to get a book on Photoshop, how to use it, and then sort of spend a month or so just learning Photoshop, and then the following month I'm going to try and learn the video software. So it's a learning experience, but I just want to sort of do my best. That's why I think when I put the effort in and I get dislikes, it's not so much taking it personal, because it was just a video of me crumbling up biscuits and just playing around, like the one yesterday. I keep going on about it, don't I? But it's not that so much. Everyone's got a right to like or dislike whatever they want to do, and there's a dislike button there for a reason, so people can click it if they want to. It's up to them. It's just I put effort into that, and that's what annoys me, is the amount of videos I've made where I put no effort into it at all, other than just turn on the camera that maybe was grainy, not very good light, and not very particularly good sound, and had no complaints. Maybe not that many views either, but it's now that I've got the sound sorted, I've got the lighting's better. I mean, there's still more to be done with the lighting. I mean, my aim is to get this whole flat kitted out, or designed rather, for the videos I make. So get some videos, spotlights up there, a bit like for stage really. So the spotlights up there, another one over there, and just have it so they're already on the walls. Have the microphone, this microphone, so it's behind me, so it's there above me, so I can speak. So I don't have to have it on a microphone stand. Have the 2 Rode microphones on the wall either side, so they're not on microphone stands, so everything's kind of off the floor and set up where it needs to be. Get some microphones, and it may just sort something out of a camera so it's already there, always there in the right spot, that kind of stuff, just over the next few years. Get it all sorted so everything's designed to improve what I do, to make everything look better, sound better, and then I can concentrate on the content and really give it more effort I'm giving it effort, but I mean just to improve the content of what I do. Yeah, so that's what I'd like to do, and I'd also like to try and do some videos of Andre. I've got a GoPro video camera which I got in the sales, and it's not a new one. Well, it's a it's new, but it's old version. So it's not the GoPro 5 or whatever, because that's £500. This was I think it was half price, and it was just the GoPro L or X or so, I don't know, whatever. So it's probably a few years old probably, but it works. I just need to get a handle for it so to hold it on. I filmed Andre earlier and it films okay, but it's a little bit boring filming him here. So what I'm going to be doing is setting up some things for him, you know, like putting him into the new thing he's got with the balls, or filming him going in and out of his like tunnel thing that he's got in the hallway, taking for walks and film him outside playing and trying to climb up a tree or digging into the ground and stuff like that. So maybe do some kind of montage once a week for him, or of him, which I think would be quite cool. Or I could make a daily video of him, just, you know, 30 seconds or a minute long. But I don't really want to get I don't want to do more than one video a day, and I also want to keep a routine. I'm trying to get routined myself in my life, and the good thing about making the videos is they don't, even though I'm release them on a Friday, let's say, or Thursday or Tuesday, I don't have to make them on a Tuesday. I can make it, you know, the week before if I want. So if on the Tuesday I'm not up to doing it or whatever, it doesn't matter, because it's already made and I just upload it. So that's going to be the aim. That's my aim. So I'm going to try to improve everything. So yeah, I want to improve everything that I do. I want the sleep hypnosis Thursdays to improve. I want every session to be better than the last one. I'd like the chronic pain Tuesdays to improve. I'd like to reach a larger audience and help more people, you know? Does that make sense? And that's why I'm doing this. So I don't know, I think it's exciting, because I feel that I come into a new year. Andre, do you want to come for cuddles? Andre, come. He's looking at me, and I can tell what he's thinking to himself. It's dinner time, Dad. Where's my food? It's nearly 6 o'clock. So it is his dinner time nearly. I'll get him something in a minute. Oh. Come on, give Daddy cuddles. Come on. What's that? What's that? What's in there? Look. Let's see if he's going to climb in. You can climb in there. Look. Oh, yes, he is. Look. Hello. Oh. He is funny sometimes with new things, especially if they've got a smell. Which everything has a smell, but he really is sensitive to smells. And I remember I bought him something, I can't remember what it was, It was a toy. It's like something nice for him to play with. And all he did was sniff it and then just did a big shit on the carpet.
Oh, hello. Get off that carpet.
Andre, come here. Oh, look. That's the best picture. If that's not the best picture... Look at that, look. Andre, look at that. Look. What's that there? Look. Look. I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna pull you out. I'm gonna push you out. Oh. Ow. Oh. Alright then. He don't enough bite me, I tell you. My arms are scratched to bits. He's scratching and biting me and playing. It's very rough. I found to leave the balls in the bag because he'll rip the bag open if he wants to get to the balls, the same way as he got to his Christmas presents. He'll just rip it open. Wait till I'm not about. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'll just do it in front of me. Bless him. So, yeah, that's it really. I've got nothing else to say. I'm going to go. Don't need to do a like huge long video every time. But it is once a week though, isn't it? I suppose what I do is different from possibly anyone. I don't know if anybody else does what I do, and it might sound strange. I don't mean the hypnosis necessarily, but just the chatting, but not with no agenda, but at the same time not really a vlog. It's kind of not really anything. It's just like a conversation, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you know what I mean. It just feels a bit different. Feels a bit more natural. Like it's not put on. It's not. There's no pressure. There's no. I don't have to be anything. Or I don't have to pretend to be a person or kind of a person. Not trying to be. You know, come across as anything. Just this is it. Just me. Chatting about nothing really, I guess. Eating an ice cream or playing with me polecat, Andre. You know, whatever really. So yeah, these are just, that's what these are. This, I don't know why I'm talking about this. I just find it a bit strange really that I do these kind of things. Yeah, it just seems a bit weird. But I know people tell me sometimes that just watching these videos relaxes people. Even when I'm not doing anything, when I'm just talking about visiting a friend in hospital or oh, my social worker came round this week as well. And she's set me up with a bipolar group, but I'm just waiting to hear from them. But that would be a small group of a bunch of people talking and discussing bipolar and certain ways to cope and deal with it day to day. And so that would be interesting. I think it lasts about 10 weeks, so that'll take me till spring, won't it? If that starts at the end of January. By spring, by golly, by spring, I want to be slimmer. That's my aim. That's why I know I was eating this ice cream, but I'm going to stop eating that stuff. I've stopped eating Coke, stopped drinking Coke since I last saw you. I haven't had any Coca-Cola at all. I think for a good 5 or 6 days. I haven't, maybe longer. I've stopped taking the pain medication apart from when I need to. I was taking it a bit more than I needed. It was, and it was unhelpful. So I'm kind of cut down on that. I haven't had much sugar at all. Haven't really had huge amounts of okay, I'm lying now. I just realised that I'm lying there because I've had quite a few sweets, or candy if you call it candy. But yeah, I've got through a few bits and bobs and had quite a few ice creams this week. But I haven't had any Coke, so that's true. That bit was true. The other bit, I was lying to you. I wasn't lying, I was just being forgetful. But my aim is to move away from that. And I did a video on, I don't know when it was, I think it was Thursday when I did my sleep hypnosis session. And I'm laying back and my belly, I seriously it looks like Santa Claus, like belly. It's just, and it's really weird, but I was shocked for some reason, because when I'm standing up, I don't feel like I'm like particularly fat, but my belly is, yeah, it needs help. So I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to reduce my belly, whatever it takes. I don't care about losing weight so much because, you know, I'm not bothered about my weight. It's not a weight issue. It's a fat issue. And so I need to reduce the fat in my body. Simple as that, really. I'm not fat. I'm not just fat, but I do have excess fat, which needs to be dissolved and reduced, which I intend to do between now and April. That's it. I promise I'm going to go now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope that your new year. Oh, I hope that your new year is going okay so far. It's only been a week. I hope that things are okay. I know that there's a lot of people out there that have had bereavements, and I've had one myself. My granddad died just before Christmas, so his funeral is next week or the week after. Not this week coming, but the week after. Yes, it can be a hard time, you know, for that stuff happening, and I do feel it for people, a bit. Just, you know, it's no good time for bereavements, obviously, but when it's a celebratory time, when everyone else is celebrating, and I think it's not just the yearly thing, you know. It's sort of the yearly memorial, or, you know, the remembering that person passed away and it was at Christmas. But it's actually the event itself is a trauma of, you know, having someone be ill and die, and maybe come out of hospital and going through town, and you've got all these people celebrating and all happy and, you know, shouting Merry Christmas and wondering why you're being miserable when they've got no idea what's going on inside your heart. It's yeah, it's a difficult time. So this week's been a weird one for me. It's one of the weirdest beginnings of the year, really, because it's kind of got a mixture of things. You know, I've got a funeral coming up. I've a friend that got seriously injured. Luckily not life-threatening, but it was hopefully not life-changing either, providing the operations, you know, success and everything. So hopefully that should be all fine. But just the other things coming into go, sort of into play, is, you know, my benefits are being reviewed. I don't know if I'm going to lose some of my benefits, which will just cause havoc with my life, really, if that happens. And then, you know, if I've got a bipolar group that I'm going to be going to, I'm also putting more energy into the YouTube channel, trying to create better stuff. And, you know, the closing of the comedy club, which was a massive part of my past, huge part, bigger than I could never really explain. First time I went there was back in 1991 in January 1991, so 25 years ago. I was 20 years old, and it was the very first comedy club I ever performed stand-up comedy in. I had done a gig previous to that, 2 gigs in fact. One was for a competition and one was in a pub, but this is the first proper like comedy club gig, and I was awful. It was, you know, I wasn't very good at all, but I loved it. It's like absolutely probably one of the highlights of my life. That was that night. Yeah, one of the highlights of my life. Way better than losing my virginity, mind you. I've had shits better than that. My virginity, well, I lost my virginity. It was horrible. It was awful. I was with my girlfriend. That's when I didn't actually lose my virginity until 1990. So I was actually 19. Can you believe it? And she was older than me. She was probably about 24, something like that. And she'd already had kids. I think she'd been married. She'd been living in America. She came back to the UK. Her kids were still in America or something. I don't know. I didn't really listen, to be fair. I wasn't that attentive back then. But I really loved her. I loved her. I mean, she was absolutely beautiful, and, you know, I fancied her and I loved her. So at least I can say that I lost my virginity to someone that I loved. She didn't love me, although she did want to live with me, but I said no, because I decided by then that I was going to move back to London. So I moved away from London again. I decided I was going to move back to London to do comedy, which is what I did. So this was during the summer of 1990, and I moved to London in 91 January to do comedy. And so this lady that I was with, the reason it was crap was because of me, because I didn't know what to do. I really didn't know what to do, and we built up to it as well. I mean, because, you know, she's older than me, and I told her that I was a virgin. She actually wrote me a letter saying, "I'd like to take your virginity, but I just don't want to hurt you." And I thought, what, have you got spikes up there, or, you know, how are you going to hurt me? And and it was like a sweet letter, and I wish I kept it so I could show you. But, you know, I thought, well, no, I'll give it a go anyway. You know, as I loved her, and I thought I'd be good at it. I had this idea that I'd be good at sex. I was wrong. I was really, really, really wrong. And I don't feel I've ever been really good at it. I'm good at certain things, but let's focus on this bit anyway. Without going into sort of graphic details, you know, I think I'd practically crushed her. So I was on top and she didn't look very comfortable or happy. She clearly was struggling to breathe. This was consensual, by the way. So, you know, it was just, I didn't know what to do. I was like, and just trying to, I don't know. It was a bit like, I don't know. It's weird. It felt a little bit like someone had, like I was having sex with a human-shaped anesthetic bottle. You know, sort of. It's like I just kind of lost all feeling. I couldn't feel anything. And it might, you know, maybe it's just because it could be, you know, an anatomical thing, but it's not. I don't think it was that so much. It was just, I think there was probably more going on in my head than there was going on down there. It was more like, I wanted it to be good. I wanted it to be special, but I wanted it. I suppose I wanted it to be good for her as well. I wanted it to be special for me. I wanted her to, you know, mildly enjoy it. But it was no. She went right off men after me. I think I put her off. Yeah, but that was my virginity back in probably May, June 1990. I was a lot skinnier back then. I was very embarrassed about my body back then. More so probably than I am now. It's quite weird. I don't like my body now, but I really didn't, you know, no, I wouldn't want to take off. Like I could happily take my top off like that, and so you can see my chest and my arms and shoulders and that. I could do that. But when I was younger, a lot younger, I would never have done that. I was so embarrassed because I was just bone. I was like skin and bone. It's just, you know, I weighed like 9 stone when I was in my early 20s. You know, then I went up to about 10 stone when I got to my middle 20s, and then kind of fluctuated a little bit between 10 and 11, and then when I stopped smoking when I was 29, boom, went up like 2 stone or something, and then the rest is just continuous weight gain. But I wouldn't want to be that skinny again. That's the thing. I'd like to have a slimmer waist, but I don't want to be skinny. So it's kind of finding a midway. So I'm going to try and a midway, whatever that is. So I'm going to just try and get fitter, I guess. Lose some weight. If I can lose maybe a stone off of my stomach, that'd probably do it. I don't know if I can get back down to 11.5 stone, which is my ideal weight. But I did get there before. I got there few years ago, like 10 years ago, I got down to about 11.5, and I was very slim. Muscular but slim, so I didn't lose all my, my muscles or the weight. My shoulders, my chest, my back and stuff was still there, but it's just my stomach was very slim. So I'm probably 2 or 3 stone to lose if I want to get back to that. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna watch television. That's me done for the evening. I'm not doing no more. It's Saturday. I visited my friend, come back, got a bit of shopping, then I came back, played with Andre earlier, made a video, moaned about stuff and just talked about nothing. It's done. It is done, man. So I wish everyone have a brilliant week. I would be interested in what you think about the the video I did yesterday, but it's not for everyone anyway, is it? It's not everyone's going to like it. I'm not really a fan of the ASMR videos, really, myself. I do it, for other people. I don't watch them myself. I don't dislike them, but I just, I don't really watch them because that's just doesn't really do it for me. I like so, but I want to be able to help other people. So maybe I might just delete it. It's annoying me, so I might just delete it anyway. We'll see. I'll see what happens. I'll leave it for tonight, and then tomorrow I'll see how I feel. Right, see you later, and have a brilliant week, and I hope you're all well. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, my YouTube channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please like it, and please leave a comment. Take care of yourselves. And my website is jasonnewland.com. Lots of love.